Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack. We have got some live tournament action coming at you right now on MLG Shakuras Plateau. Kadium versus AznWannabe. Interesting. AznWannabe going to be spawning as our orange Protoss. I think this is the first Protoss we've seen all night, actually, so far. So I'm actually fairly pleased with that. AznWannabe going to be a, hold on, he is a gold level player. Uh-oh. What did he say? Yeah, I can't send it. I can't send anything to him. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine, guys. Go ahead and play. Go ahead and play. Can't help you though. But yeah, so gold level player though. He's made it pretty far in the tournament though, so a lot of props to him. Looks like he has played quite a bit on Zeke. Has actually done pretty good. Has got 14 wins on Zeke tournament, so not bad there at all. Let's take a look at Kadium. He is going to be spawning up here in the top left corner as our purple Zerg. We've seen him play a couple times, or no, just once now. But yeah, he's great Zerg player. Interested to see how he's going to go up, what he's going to do against a Protoss player here. So this will be kind of interesting. Looks like we're going to have a Forge Fast expand from AznWannabe, which is great on this map. It's so easy to defend. You've got this small choke into the natural, and you do have a high ground advantage, which is rare for a natural. So really, really nice stuff there. And a nice fast expand here from Kadium. Looks like AznWannabe going to take advantage here. Kadium did not send his Overlord here to this expand. Oh my goodness, Swift, you're probably going to start yelling out there on the live stream. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the best tip I can give Zerg players when you expand. Always, always, always camp your second Overlord over top of your expansion. Look at that. Down goes the Photon Cannon, and it is about to be problematic here for AznWannabe. Got to get this guy out of there. Uh-oh, and cancel from AznWannabe. Lots and lots of canceling going on here. Nexus going down here for AznWannabe. Now he is going to be up a base on his opponent Swift. Tell me, would you have canceled there? Swift out there on the live stream saying that this Zerg is light years behind at this moment, and I would have to agree. But what do you do? I mean, would you have canceled? I don't think I would have canceled. Yeah, so Swift, who is a master level Zerg player, saying that he probably would have waited. You always want to try and see if you can hold that stuff off somehow. Yeah, or at least if you wait till the cannon finishes, then at least he is forced to have committed the money there. And so if you're going to do a one-base play, at least he's already wasted the money. But what he did by canceling it so soon was give AznWannabe the ability to cancel 250 resources worth of buildings there and still deny the expand. So really he did the work for him there. So brutal, brutal, brutal right now for our Zerg player. Kadium does have another hatchery here. But, oh man, a macro hatch off one base, not super, super useful. That is for sure. Got to get yourself on 2 mining bases. We are going to have a Roach Warren here from Kadium. Interesting play. Here comes the probe. Cruising up here, wants to see what's going on in this base. Does get a little bit of information. Let's take a look at what he did see. You can see he did see the macro hatch. He didn't quite make it in far enough to see the Roach Warren though, so kind of interesting there. We do have metabolic speed boost about to complete. And the sad thing is for AznWannabe, for Kadium, is that he still believes that these buildings are in production here. You can see that he has not been down here to check this stuff quite yet. Might as well cruise on over there. Now he knows it's safe to expand, but it is 6.5 minutes into the game right now, so the damage has absolutely been done. AznWannabe really doing a great job there. That was very, very nice play. I like how quickly he canceled, so phenomenal play. APM pretty solid for Kadium though. My goodness, he's got a really solid average. AznWannabe not too bad. He's keeping a solid average as well. It's not too low, that is for sure. It's kind of good to see. But look at all these photon cannons. It's four photon cannons for defense here, as AznWannabe going to be really, really working hard. Look at this. Kadium still has got a drone in this base. Dead now. But here comes Zerglings cruising out across the map. I don't know. This wall off is looking too difficult, in my opinion, to break with Zerglings. He is going to need quite a few roaches, and 4 is definitely not enough. Units tab shows, oh my goodness, AznWannabe at an extremely nice advantage, more than double his opponent's economy at this point. Oh wow. OWF Swarm out there on the live stream saying his average APM is 330 and almost 500 late game. That is phenomenal APM. You gonna play in our tournament tomorrow, buddy? You should be pretty good. See, the one thing I don't like about AznWannabe's build right now is that he's really committing a lot to his wall, and look at how many photon cannons he's got here. That's 5 now. I think it's just too many. Probably just too many. At 9 minutes into the game, he really needs to have some serious tech out. Just now getting a DT shrine. He's got a robotics facility. And another gateway, but at this point he really needs to have a lot of gateways. So while I think that this was a great move at the beginning of the game, the transition has got to be a lot faster. Got to get up more unit producing structures, I think, quicker than this. But other than that, he's still in great shape. So hey, I'll donate $1 to OWF Swarm vs Swift. We'll do a $1 show match, best of 3 after the tournament tonight. Woohoo! That'll be fun. So get yourselves geared up for that, ladies and gentlemen. $1 to the winner. But Kadium now securely onto base, it looks like, here for just a moment. And the nice thing is that AznWannabe is stuck in his 2 base here for just a little while. Probably going to be getting some DTs sent over to his opponent's base. However, Kadium going to be in great shape. He put down a token spine crawler. He's been around the horn. He is a definite. Oh, look at that! Scouted the spore crawler. We'll see if that's going to change AznWannabe's mind here. But you can tell that Kadium has played plenty of Protoss. Knows that after about the 6-minute mark, you've just got to have a spore crawler in your base, no matter what. Because there's always the possibility of a DT harass. So gotta be on top there. Looks like these DTs are going to be cruising around the map, looking for ways to deny expands, keep map control, all sorts of fun stuff like that, which I think is good play. At least he's going to be utilizing that tech, and if he can deny and expand up here, keep Kadium on 2 base for long enough, he'll be in great shape. So looks like he's gearing up to have a pretty substantial army here in just a moment. What are we building? Uh-oh! I hear a Nidus Worm. Here comes the Nidus Worm. And the defenses here for AznWannabe all at the front of the base. The reaction time here, pretty poor. Looks like he's really got to get these units up here right now. Kadium doing a lot of damage. Going straight to the mineral line. Here comes AznWannabe. Is this going to be enough to defend here? Oh, these probes just getting demolished. Oh, and taking out the Nidus Worm first. Not the greatest idea in the world. We do have some DTs here. Those are going to be pretty effective here for just a moment. But, oh my goodness, at what cost? That is the question. Look at these roaches. Taking out pylons, I think, is just absolutely nice use of these roaches at this point. Roaches do get taken out. Units lost is going to show that AznWannabe is behind after that exchange. So not by tons, but definitely a good attack there for Kadium, I think. I really actually like that quite a bit. Oh, and Reacts out there on the live stream saying that he choked last game against Kadium. That was a pretty good game, but man, it's just tough when it's only best one. So I'm feeling your pain, brother Reacts, but we want you back next week. You are a phenomenal player. I was actually very, very impressed with what you were doing. So come on back next week. That's going to be tons of fun for us. Let's take a look what AznWannabe's got now. He does have quite a few well, not quite a few. He does have 2, but another one on the way. Getting out that thermal lance. More units warping in here. Looking pretty solid. Probably going to be gearing up for a big 2-base push. Does have I think he's got an army advantage. Let's check the army tab. Just take a look. Yeah, you can see that he has invested quite a bit more in his army right now than his opponent. So Kadium going to need to see this coming. Now he does have fairly decent map control when it comes down to it, especially with as many DTs are on the map. AznWannabe really ought to be taken down map control with these DTs. Needs to be a little bit more active with them. I mean, to let your opponent have a Xel'Naga tower when you've got DTs out, not a good idea. Go ahead and keep good map control if you're going to keep DTs in your army. I do like that he's about to deny this expand, and at the same time, AznWannabe going to be cruising out here, looking to take another base. Going to try and deny this. He does get the cancel there from Kadium, and the DT with the drone snipe, so not bad there. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the army tab one more time. Wow, AznWannabe has got an extremely large army right now. Now these roaches are going to be fairly effective. However, they only have a +1 attack, and with the DPS of these Colossus, this is going to be a difficult attack for him to hold off, especially with this many zealots in the army. They will be able to tank quite a bit of damage from the roaches there for just a little while. Got a couple stalkers in the mix here. There's the 4th Colossus, and here comes the attack. Going to be interested to see if AznWannabe going to be able to make this stick. A little bit of kiting back and forth here between both players. And look at this, though. AznWannabe backing out here. I'm kind of mystified as to why. I think I would rather see him push the attack. Maybe he caught wind of these corruptors, which is going to be difficult for him to deal with. There he is, backing out here. Needs to engage next to his photon cannons, but has to try and help keep this base alive here. So I guess this is the smart move, but he is about to lose. Oh, look at that. There we go. There we go. The stalker's coming in pretty clutch, and now he is going to be pushing out across the map, I assume. Plenty of stalkers right now from AznWannabe. Looks like he ought to go ahead and push this attack. I think he's definitely got an advantage here. Maybe going to wait for Zealot legs to complete. Then he is going to have +2 attack on Zealots with legs. Going to get in there and do a lot of damage very, very quickly. Kadium still only on +1. Does have some more corruptors on the way. Oh man, but this is tough, tough, tough. Swift saying it is over. He is talking from experience as a Zerg player. This is going to be extremely difficult to hold off, and here comes the attack from AznWannabe. Stuck on 2 base, not a fun situation to be in. Blinking up to the high ground there. Interesting, and all of these zealots charging in here, looking to do quite a bit of damage, but the big thing is there are too many Colossus on the field, just laying waste to this army. +2 attack on those is absolutely brutal, especially with that thermal lance. Oh wow, he's going to lose one. He lost one to a Spore Crawler that has 2 kills. Very interesting stuff, but that is the GG from Kadium. Boy, we are sure going to be sad to lose him in this tournament, but AznWannabe, phenomenal display there. Just a couple mistakes. I think he probably could have taken that game earlier on, but still, all in all, extremely well played by this gentleman. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for watching. Don't alt tab. We always alt StarCraft. We will see you guys in just a moment.